Hello everyone, happy weekend to all. So we are here again in our Aeonium corner. The changes of Aeonium is very dramatic, guys. I know I promised you in our last video that I'm going to do some update on our Aeonium propagation, and that will going to happen today because we have a very nice weather. But I don't want to miss a thing because look at the changes that this Aeonium have done for us. I know we've been doing Aeonium videos for the past few weeks and I hope you're not sick of it. But guys, the changes, the dramatic changes of this Aeonium is really nice. So I don't want to miss a thing and I want to share that with you. So if you recall last video we have, I think I took that video of the first month or second month of winter. The Aeonium still in the green side, but look at it now. So this time we are already at the last month of winter, and look at the dramatic changes that this Aeonium made. This one here, look at this Medusa. Oh my goodness, look at the color. It's really nice and it's really very red. And some of them really have a beautiful color, just like this. Hello, just like this wedding dress. Look at the color, my goodness. But in the other side, which doesn't get the sunlight, it's still green. But anyhow, these Aeoniums are really doing good. So let's start and look around and let's see the changes of this Aeonium has given us. So let's get the Aeonium show house so we can have a closer look. We'll bring it on the round table. So this is the one that we have propagated last time, and let's look at it and see what's the changes or if those cuttings that we made has grown already. So let's have a closer look. So this is the Aeonium shell house. If you can recall, this is the first one we propagated. And let's look at it first. And as you see, it seems like you can see those cuttings that we made, isn't it? Look how pretty it is now. So this side here doesn't get sunlight yet. So it still stays green. And then the front one, which it gets a lot of sunlight, and look at the color, guys. Look at that. How pretty is that? So let's look at the cuttings that I made last time. Okay, so here it is. Look at it, guys. There's a lot of little growths happening in there. And then behind it, I have a little bigger one. So where else that I cut? I can't even see where I cut it, guys. So that's why if you have a very cluster Aeoniums, propagate it, because after a few months you will not notice that we have cut it. So they are all growing underneath here. Let's focus that. I don't know if you can see that well. Okay, there we go. We can, I think, see it well now. Here it is. Those cuttings that we made underneath here, they are already growing. See, there's some growth in there, not a lot in this, not a lot on this section, but over here at the back, let's look at it again. There, look at that. It's a massive growth in there. There's a lot of growth happening in there. And over here as well. And over here as well. I don't know if you can see that, guys, but I'm happy with the result. Look at those growths. So make it sure when you do your propagation, do it in end of autumn, when the weather starts cooling down. and at least you have a time for those babies to grow before the summer comes. So that's how beautiful it is. And then let's look at those cuttings that we have made. So here it is. So this is the one that we have propagated and planted in the pot. And if you can recall, we cut this one from here and they are just small size. I think this size, and look at it now. Look at it, compare it to this mother plant. I think it's bigger. It's bigger than the mother plant. And it's already produced a lot of babies in there underneath. See those babies? Yeah, and we have one here too. I think we did few of these ones. And this one also got babies as well. So this kind of variety, Aeonium Shao, it will just give you babies. It's very giving. And this is a really nice variety, and it has a nice, beautiful color as well. So guys, if you don't have any of this Aeonium Shao in your collection, go get yourself one. I'm sure you will be happy with it because, hey, what are you doing? You're covering my plant. Because even this one is just been planted and propagated, it's already producing more babies or some babies underneath. And look at the colors. That will really make you happy with this kind of variety. So you don't need to do anything with this Aeonium Shao. It will just keep giving. So get yourself one and make yourself happy. So let's continue, guys, and look at those others that we have propagated. Okay, so I'll just return this first, and I want to show you this as well. So I made a quick project in here because I'm running out of space and I want them to get a good amount of sunlight so they color up. But the wall is not enough. I have more propagation that I need to color up. So I'm going to find some more places that I can give them a good amount of sunlight. All right, so let's look at this one here. I think I propagated this one as well last time, and let's look at it closer. So this one here is the Aeonium yawning. If you can recall, this one has been attacked by the mealybugs, and we propagated and removed all those little babies in between here because it's really has a thick cluster. And I don't know if we can see it, the cuttings that we made. So it's over there underneath and it start growing. You see those ones in there and a lot over here as well. So there's a lot of growth happening there, but this one really grows so thick and there's a lot of babies underneath here. So I think when this will grow a bit more bigger, I need to thin it out a bit again. So this is the growth under the mother plant and something eating it. I think it's the snail. The snail loved this variety. And the cuttings that we got from there, it's here. Look at the growth of that. It's really big compared to what we have here. And it's already chasing the mother plant. So we got few in here, and when we cut them, they are very small, and look at it now. Sorry about the sunlight, but that's how the growth of this yawning compared to the mother plant. So that's the beauty of propagation. So we got few on this one, and I think mealybugs are gone because of the alcohol that we spray in here. So I keep checking this one because the mealybugs love it. And what else we have done? I think over here is the cherry blossom. So here's the cherry blossom that we also propagated last time. And let's have a look. So I think I cut a lot underneath, and here's the one that I cut before, and look at the babies in there. There's a lot babies growing, but still small. So that is nearly 3 months of growth from the time we cut it. And I think there's a lot more in there because it's hard to see now because they grow so thick. And there's a lot more babies growing underneath. So this one, I'm going to thin it out as well when it will grow a little bit bigger. So we're heading to springtime. The sun is out and we will going to get warmer. So when it get warmer, this Aeonium will going to slow down the growth. But we still have at least maybe 2 months that I can still cut them and propagate. So I'm going to show you the cuttings that we got from there and how big they are now. So this is one of them, of the cherry blossom. And I think, I'm not sure if it's producing babies underneath yet. There is. It's just small, but this one's still really beautiful plant. And look at the color, guys. So pretty. And I have a lot of this cherry blossom propagation. Look at that. This one's still a bit little green. So this one is getting a lot of sunlight where I place it. And look at that. I have to cover a bit from the sun so you can see the color. See how red is that? Beautiful, isn't it? So gorgeous. So that's the beauty of propagation. Let's keep propagating. And you will be really happy with the result. We got the Interweave dancer that we also propagated last time. This is what it looks like now. It also have a nice growth as well. And we can even notice where we cut it. Let's get a closer look. So the cuttings that we made is some in here underneath. Okay, so there's a nice growth in there as well, there. And then we have another one here. And then we have another inside. So there is a nice growth on this Interweave dancer as well. So all the propagation I have done, guys, it's really a success. And this one starts showing the nice pinkish color on the side of the leaf. And let's look at the cuttings that we made. I will adjust the camera first. Right, so I'm just going to get the cuttings, some few of them, not all. Right, so I just get few ones because I think we get few of this one cuttings from the mother plant. So this is what it looks like now. This is how big it is. And when we got it from the mother plant, I think they are very small. Maybe a smaller or smaller than that. I just don't remember, but look at this one now. You compare it to the mother plant, it has a massive growth as well. This one already producing babies underneath. A few there. And it's also showing up nice, beautiful color now, like pinkish color. And this one I planted in one pot. There are two of them because when I got the cuttings, I think it's really small one, so I decided to put two in this pot. But look at it now. They grow big in just, I think, nearly 3 months. Okay, so that's our Interweave dancer, sorry. And look at, we cannot even see where we cut it, isn't it? So don't be afraid to cut your or to propagate your Aeoniums in growing season because you will be rewarded in the end. So before we look around over here, guys, and see the changes of our Aeonium, we're going to look at first the Aeoniums that we have pinched on top on top and see if we have progress for that as well. It's over there, so let's go there. So here's the result of the one we pinched on top. So remember, if you can recall, we pinched the top of it. And if you also recall that the Aeonium that we have pinched in here, they're losing their green pigmentations. So this is the result of the pinching that we have done in the Aeonium Sunburst. There's a growth in there, but the frost has damaged it. As you see, there is no green pigmentation in there. If you can recall, the one I pinched has losing the green pigmentation on the leaf. So this one will not survive because there is no enough chlorophyll in there. So if you plan to propagate your Aeonium Sunburst by pinching, make sure they still have a lot of green pigmentation on the leaves, so you will have a good success. And I also have one here that I pinch, and it's also losing the green pigmentation. I got a lot of growth there, but if you notice, there's no green pigmentation happening there. I'm not sure if this will going to produce green pigmentation as it grows bigger and older, but I doubt it. So make sure when you do a pinching propagation with your Aeonium Sunburst, choose the one that has still, like this, has still a lot of green pigmentation, and you are going to have a good success. So this one here, this is the Super Bank, Aeonium Super Bank. If you remember, this is the plants that we just pinched on top, and this is the result after 3 months. So there are a massive growth in there. At least I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we have another one on the back. So we have 5 and probably another underneath. The small one, 6. So at least 6 new growth in this method of propagation, which is not bad after all. And then the leaf that we just put in here, yeah, I think there's a little bit of growth in there because this one got a resistance. We can see a little bumps in there, that one there, and it's already rooted. So there's a resistance there, and this one as well. Oh, this one has a good roots there. So it's a success with the leaf as well. But when we do a leaf propagation, it will take a while to grow them bigger. So see this one here, this one is quite a little bit bigger than the others. There's the growth, so we might just have to let it get some sunlight to give these little babies a very good start of growth as well. So this one here, this is the one that I show you that has really nothing on it. That is only a stem. So before we only have stems and small growth, and look at it now after 3 months. This is the growth we got from that. If you can't recall it, I'm going to put probably the video from last time, 3 months ago, what it looks like before, and this is what it looks like now. We have a good massive growth in this. This is the Medusa. I think it's hybrid. Let's have a look. No, it's just Medusa. Medusa. Look at the color. Amazing, beautiful. Loved it. All right. Okay, we have to return this one back, and I'm expecting that this still continue growing since we're still in the month of winter. So we are ready at the last month of winter. Next week, or not next week, next month is springtime. And this one here, we also propagated this, but I didn't have got a chance to repotted, so that's why it didn't grow bigger. But look at the color of that, so pretty. Look how pretty is that, guys. So beautiful. Nice color. Hey, there you go. So this is what it looks like in the front. Still green, but we will just patiently wait, and then this color will going to be nice deep. Oh, it looks like pinkish, isn't it? Yeah, pinkish, deep pinkish reddish color. I can't explain it, but all I can say it's beautiful. So gorgeous. So the propagation I got from here, if we can recall, is the one, the crested one. So let's have a look. Where is that? So here it is. This is the crested one that I propagated, and it's also doing well and start to color up, and I'm getting a lot of these turning into a cluster. Yeah, cluster again. So I think that cresting is it's not going to stay. So if that's the case, we'll just keep propagating them. So I'm not going to put it here to get a nice color as well. Let's start looking around, guys. I think we already updated all the Aeoniums that we have propagated 3 months ago. So just to remind you, this is already the last month of winter here in Australia. So that's it for now, and our propagation has been really successful. The growth is so satisfying to see. One of the great advantages of propagating is you get to grow more plants without spending extra, and you also enjoy the joy of watching them transform. We'll continue this journey in the next video, showing you how beautiful and colorful these Aeoniums are growing. If you enjoyed this update, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you won't miss the next one. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.